Okay, so here's something wild. Have you ever caught yourself trying to pinch to zoom on an actual physical book? Or felt a weird split-second urge to double tap a cool sunset just to save it? It is funny, right? But also kind of terrifying. It's like our brains are running software that's evolved faster than the physical world can keep up. By 2026, we've reached this bizarre tipping point. We are 100% connected, but we feel about 0% alive. We call it phantom fatigue. You spend all day in a comfortable chair, staring at a screen, moving nothing but your thumb, and yet by 5 p.m., you feel like you've run a marathon through a swamp. Your body is exhausted, but it hasn't actually done anything. The truth is, your body isn't tired because of what you did. It's tired because it's lonely. Your brain is essentially screaming into a void, looking for a world that isn't there. You're living as a glass ghost, a digital version of Plato's cave where the shadows are in 4K, but they offer zero resistance. And that lack of resistance, that is exactly what's killing our sense of being real. Now, let's go back a century to Edmund Husserl, the father of phenomenology. Husserl was obsessed with the crunch of life. He was tired of science turning reality into data points. He wanted to get back to the things themselves, the weight of a coffee cup, the texture of toast, the coldness of a key. Then comes Maurice Merleau-Ponty in 1945, and he drops this bomb: the body is our general medium for having a world. Think about that. Your body isn't just a meat suit that carries your brain, it is your connection to reality. Merleau-Ponty would look at your smartphone and call it a digital amputation. When you scroll, your mind is in the feed, but your body is nowhere. It's anchored to a piece of smooth, frictionless glass. This is the crisis of the flesh. We are the first generation to try and experience the world without using our bodies to navigate it. We navigate via Google Maps, but we have no mental map of the streets we just walked. We watch 4K food videos while eating a bland protein bar, trying to borrow sensory richness from a screen. It's like trying to quench your thirst by looking at a picture of a waterfall. It doesn't work, and your brain knows it. This is the part that really blew my mind. Tech companies spend billions of dollars to make our lives seamless and frictionless. But philosophy, specifically guys like Byung-Chul Han and Hubert Dreyfus, tells us that friction is actually the only thing that makes us feel real. Han calls our digital world a space of non-things. Information isn't a thing because it doesn't resist you. You can't break it, feel its weight, or change it by touching it. Because the screen cannot hurt you, resist you, or require physical effort to navigate. Your brain eventually stops treating it as real. This causes interface dysphoria. You feel like a ghost because you are interacting with ghost matter. We define ourselves by what we can change and what we can overcome. If everything is an automated frictionless slide, there is no self left to do the sliding. You scroll past 400 posts and remember none because there was no effort involved. No effort means no memory, and no memory means no existence. The easier the interface, the less real you become. It's a $15 trillion ransom on your humanity, and we're paying it every time we choose convenience over contact. So how do we fix this? How do we stop being ghosts in 2026? It starts with a friction rebellion. It's about intentionally choosing the hard way to remind your nervous system you're still here. Gen Alpha calls it friction core videos of kids kneading heavy clay or using manual tools just to feel the thickness of reality. It's a survival tactic. Try a tactile morning ritual. Before you touch a screen, handle 3 heavy textured objects for 2 minutes. A cast iron skillet, a physical book, or a rough stone. Anchor your brain in the physical world before the digital void sucks you in. Or try an analog commute. Walk somewhere without GPS. Let your brain sweat as it tries to figure out the map. Feel the resistance of the pavement and the wind. This isn't just a lifestyle choice, it's backed by science. Research on inactive cognition shows that our emotional stability is directly tied to haptic feedback. Without physical resistance, your amygdala stays in a state of high-alt unreality, which is the primary driver of our chronic anxiety. You want to feel better? Stop meditating and start wood carving. Do something where the material fights back. At the end of the day, your anxiety isn't a bug. It's a valid protest. Your body is screaming that it's being erased. We've spent a decade trying to transcend our bodies, but all we've done is abandon them in a room with a charger. So here is my challenge for you. Don't sit with your feelings or embrace your light. That's too abstract. Reclaim the weight of the earth. Go find the heaviest, roughest, most difficult thing you can touch. Remind your brain that you aren't just a data point or a shadow on a server. You are a body, you have weight, you are here. The world is waiting to push back against you, let it. Because that resistance, that's where you'll finally find yourself again. The first time you feel that real physical grip of the world again, you'll realize the last few years haven't been a life. They've been a hallucination. It's time to wake up and touch something real.